money, fame, and power, you're gonna love today's episode.
Oh my god, we are Dikembe approved.
Hi, baby. He's like, why did everybody scream?
Welcome back to Laugh Cry DIY. I am your girl Katie, and today is part 2 of our very exciting, very dramatic, very Hollywood episode of Laugh Cry DIY, because today we are welcoming back a very special celebrity guest.
I'm Mary Lynn Rajskub, and I'm still famous. Hi, I'm Mary Lynn Rajskub, celebrity to the stars. Hi, I'm Mary Lynn Rajskub, and this is Leo. Katie, I need a makeover. You may know me from your favorite TV shows such as 24, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've been an actor for a long time, but now I'm an author. My book is called Famous, My Life at the Edge of Stardom, and I can't be living like a pauper now that I'm an author, you know? I have to start bringing the Jackie Collins into my life. Excuse me, I'm talking. Can I help you? My dining room is a little bit sad right now. I needed to say I'm an international superstar. I need a dining room that says, wow, she's amazing, what a queen. I wanted the feeling of cozy and grand and royal, but not too over the top.
So this is part 2 of our 2-room makeover in Mary Lynn's house. If you haven't seen her living room makeover, it's linked below. I am currently standing in Mary Lynn's dining room, which needs a little work. She's got her basic table and chairs, she's got her faux mantle, but there's not really anything tying this space together or giving it the personality that we're looking for. We want some wow, we want some glam, we want some opulence. And again, we are going for a sort of Bohemian Regency style. So today we are going to use color and pattern and texture and some Hollywood magic to give her the movie star makeover that she deserves. Hey guys, welcome to day 1 of the dining room makeover. We are starting today by switching out the biggest criminal of this space right now, which is our sweet little baby tiny chandelier, which is too small for this beautiful medallion. And we are gonna go for something a little bit more grand, a little bit more opulent, because we're doing Bohemian Regency and that's what we need. Bye. Hi, welcome to Very Bright Spray Painting with me, Katie. First things first, we need to change this ceiling medallion from electric blue to Katie Gold. And Katie Gold is always Rust-Oleum metallic finish, gold finish. Okay, we have swapped out our beautiful chandelier. Now, I chose this type of chandelier for a very specific reason. This room is a short king. It's actually raised 5 inches, which makes the room shorter. So we wanted a chandelier that was very big, very dramatic, but we didn't want it to be too chunky and visually take over the space. So that's why we got a nice, light, airy candelabra. That way we have the visual impact of a beautiful chandelier without it totally blocking up the space. Do I look like a haunted child ghost? Cool. Now let's talk about this space. First, we wanted to bring in some color and pattern to the space. So originally we had our heart set on some gorgeous, stunning velvet pattern chairs from Anthropologie. But we realized quickly that these velvet chairs are very pricey. And again, we have a cat, Dikembe. Hey buddy. Buddy, oh my God. And we did not know how he would react to those. So instead of filling the space with color and pattern via the chairs, we decided to put that color and pattern on the wall. And because we are glamorous, opulent, and regal, we are doing a very glamorous, opulent, and regal, stunning wallpaper with peacocks and gold. You have already seen this wallpaper on the channel when I did my friend Maggie's office makeover. You can check that link below. This is a York peacock wallpaper that comes actually in about 1 million colors. We ultimately chose green because the colors in this are just so pretty, and because we have the cherry red floors, we wanted a color that would work with that.
Opulent, glamorous, Bohemian Rhapsody,
Regency.
Just for your OnlyFans.
So we are gonna start by wallpapering this full back wall to give you a really exciting wow moment. And fun fact, there's a mirror opposite this wall, which means that technically it's gonna reflect it and we will get 2 walls of wallpaper for the price of 1. and that's what cheap whores love to do. Welcome to Wallpapering with Katie and Crystal.
It's just posing, really.
It's posing. Have you guys ever tried to wallpaper with an exotic cat and a 80-pound dog?
Look at this bitch. We finished. Can you believe it?
Is this not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Now we have the mantle back. We're about to move the table back, but we want to add layers, elegance, texture. There is nothing more scandalous and glamorous, in my opinion, than a rug under your dinner table. What?
That's some rich shit right there. We poors would never.
And because we want to keep with our Bohemian Regency exotic theme, what other type of rug would we do other than a full-ass animal hide? Yeah, we're good. Okay, rugs under dining tables are very scandalous, very controversial, for obvious reasons, because you dine and things can fall down. But we got this print for a few reasons. Number one, it's kind of busy, so it won't show mess as much. It's also cleanable, so she can pull it out every 6 months, whatever she wants to do to clean it. But the hide shape adds a really exciting element to a very simple, bland space. Oh my God, we are Dikembe approved. Next up, chairs. Before, Mary Lynn had some very simple, kind of modern chairs. I think they were Restoration Hardware, but we wanted to add in some texture to the space, and we have these beautiful cane chairs. These are from World Market. They're also a round back, so they really beautifully complement the round table. Mary Lynn does have some very simple, mid-century modern, simple plain white chairs, and for now, we thought we could frame the mantle with them to use as additional seating when more people come over.
I will not be having people over, so. That's a lot of white, Katie.
Don't worry, Mary Lynn. We're gonna add a pop of color with throw pillows.
A pop of color.
Yay!
A pop of color.
These chairs are not used that often, but it does look very beautiful to add an extra decorative element. And even better, we made sure to get not only pops of color, but we wanted to get a very beautiful gold brocade pattern to add some extra light reflection. And this is the shine that we all want, because Mary Lynn is a star.
Go on.
What do you think, Leo? So we have this dining room, which is right next to the open living room. Therefore, we have a kind of open space. And we don't want to totally close the space in, but we do want to create a more defined living area. And there is one really smart way to do that.
I know, a pop of color.
Totally wrong, it's plants. Big ass fake trees. And we are putting them in these beautiful painted IKEA baskets. That way we're adding in that more woven texture to give a more earthy, homey, bohemian feel. But we added the pattern to make it more graphic and bold. And sometimes black can be a pop of color.
I'm so confused. Black colors matter.
So we got these fake palms from IKEA, and they're wonderful. They're really large and lush, and they look realistic. We want to put them in our beautiful baskets, but we have a few problems. Number one, it's a little unstable. How do you fix that? You take old newspaper, old wallpaper, whatever you have, and you stuff it all the way around to stabilize it. Not only does this provide stabilization, it really fills out the bottom so that you have a lot of volume and it's not like sagging in. Now that it's all stable, we want to make sure to cover up that top, and we want to do it in a natural way. So what you can do is you can take cardboard and you can cut it to size, and you can place it right in to create a flat top and then cover that with dirt. What? Ooh, so pretty. Now, for this next part, I have to go get some tools, but while I'm doing that, why don't we just check in with Mary Lynn for a hot Hollywood minute? Mary Lynn, who's the most famous person in your phone?
Tom Cruise, Harrison Ford. They're not in my phone. They're in my book, though. Get my book, Famous, My Life at the Edge of Stardom.
Have you ever had a secret relationship with a celebrity that nobody knows about?
Bradley Cooper. And don't tell him that we're having a relationship. It's all in my head.
Have you ever thrown your phone at an assistant?
What's an assistant? One time I was flying coach and this guy was like, Chloe, why are you flying coach? Aren't you set for life? I was like, did I make a lot of money working on 24? Yeah, I did. And I spent that money, okay?
What is the best part of being famous?
Because I get the best of both worlds, you know? I get some high-end stuff. Like, there's a story about how I rode on Harrison Ford's private plane. But I also hang out at laundromats.
Alrighty, now we have a faux mantle here, and even if you have something faux, you can always sass it up by adding something real to it. So we already added real dirt to the fake plants, and for this one, we have scoured and sourced and found the absolute most stunning piece for this room, which is a vintage peacock fireplace screen. This is from the 30s. We found it on Facebook Marketplace. It is the star of the show. But there's one more thing I wanted to add to the space to add some more texture. I am personally obsessed with fireplaces that are framed by sconces. But number one, we didn't want to run electrical through here. Number two, we also weren't sure how much Dikembe would be interested in the decor or not. So I wanted to add something textural, natural, and interesting. So I had the brilliant idea to do some really beautiful sconces that are not lights. In fact, they are fan palms. What? So I got these simple little candle holders and we're gonna stick those through there and this will be a beautiful, textural, high drama moment. But here's the scariest part of this plan. Nobody wants to ruin their beautiful wallpaper. And if you just throw a nail in there, it's gonna crumple it, and when you take that nail back out, you're gonna have a hole. But there is a secret little hack you can do to cut into wallpaper without making it so obvious. To do this, you need a really good fresh blade, and you need balls of steel, because I am terrified. What you do is you cut a tiny little X, and you lift up each flap, and you nail your hole into the drywall, and then you can glue the little flaps back down. No one will ever know. It's magic. Somebody on TikTok pointed this out and it was genius. So I just bound these together with this little kind of like faux rattan ribbon, and we're gonna pop her in there. And now we have cute little fan sconces. And now we have a beautiful mantle to style. Something I love on a mantle, a lot of people will do a mirror over a mantle, but we already have a mirrored wall. But this is the perfect place to lean a beautiful art piece on the mantle. We have not located the one we want yet. And that's how designing a room is. Sometimes you need to feel the space, sometimes you need to decide what you want. So for now, we're gonna style without an art piece, but we are gonna continue with our green theme. A beautiful gold thrifted tray of plants, another amazing brass thrifted piece, and a few little cute trinkets. And of course, a glamorous opulent mantle needs some heavy reading. All right, we've wallpapered, we've rugged, we've styled. Mary Lynn is about to come home and see the full space for the first time. And now it is time for your very big reveal.
Katie, I don't deserve this. Look at how beautiful and magical it is.
Dikembe, do you like it?
What do you think, Dikembe? Is that your favorite part?
Well, you guys, that was today's makeover. I am so happy that this is clearly Dikembe approved. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to the wonderful, delightful Mary Lynn Rajskub. Read her book, buy multiple copies, buy one for your friends.
Read it to your children. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Laugh Cry DIY. You're the best.
You're even better. Look at that.
You're fired. You're fired.